Good night. Hey Anna, how are you? Make sure I get this right. All right, let me bring it up a little bit. All right, good evening, good evening. I'm just waiting for, for some more people to join us. Good evening, everybody. Welcome, welcome, welcome. So far, for those who are on here, that's nice. And that's nice, Anna. Thank you so much for joining. Those of you who are on here already, go ahead and drop your city and state where you are viewing from, please. And let me go ahead and pin. I'm gonna go ahead and pin this thing. Sorry, yeah, let me go ahead and try to pin Salt and Stilettos. Okay, I don't know what's the deal with Facebook. They don't pin anymore. We gotta figure this out. Okay. Yes, go ahead and join us. Good evening to everybody. Good evening. Let me mute this thing. All right. Go ahead and join us. Good evening, everybody. Thank you so much for joining. Come on in, share this live. Please share this live with your fellow Facebook family, your colleagues, your business partners, your business besties, your friends, your family. Go ahead and share this live. I need everybody. It says 8, right? It says 8 people are viewing currently. So I need, it says 9 right now. I need at least 8. It's going to be shared 9 times. Please go ahead and it's echoing. Ooh, probably because of where I'm at. Does it sound bad? You're a little loud. Does it sound, can you guys hear me properly? Okay. All right, good evening. Go ahead and share this live for me, please. I really appreciate it. Support by sharing the live. Support by sharing the live. Please, please, please. Good evening to everybody. I appreciate you guys for taking out your time to come and join me tonight on this Monday. Some of you guys probably went to work and tired because you're still tired from the weekend. But I really appreciate you guys joining me here tonight. It is the 1K subscribers giveaway from YouTube. So please come and join me. If you have a business bestie, if you have a best friend, if you have a cousin, a sister, a brother, a spouse, I mean, someone that you want to help out, whatever the case is, but someone that you know is motivated. Not just anybody just because, right? But they need to be motivated. Okay? They need to be really interested in doing something with their life. If you know of that one person or 2 or 3 or 4, have them join this live right now. I'm going to give you guys some time because this is the 1K giveaway contest. We're going to talk about it. And then, of course, you guys are going to, there's some requirements. There's some things that you got to do. And it's not hard at all. Okay? So go ahead and share this live. I'm excited excited. I'm very, very, very excited. If y'all see, I changed my initial logo. It was just something. Thank you so much for sharing. Thank you, thank you, thank you. It was just something so I can get my YouTube channel started. But of course, I wanted to really brand the YouTube channel and created something more classy, you know, not really soft girl-ish, but you know, a little bit more classy versus the one that than the one that I had. So I came up with the idea as well as the individual who designed it. And I really wanted it to be like, I didn't want it to be too vibrant and too much chaos. I didn't want it to be chaotic or too much going on. I really wanted it to say what it is. So if you guys like it, please give me some thumbs up. If you like it, please give me some thumbs up. It's Salt and Stilettos. Make sure if you haven't subscribed to Salt and Stilettos, I need you to subscribe to Salt and Stilettos on YouTube. We have officially reached the goal and we have 1K subscribers. Like, yay! Big up to Salt and Stilettos. Yeah, I'm excited. So please go ahead and share this live. Thank you, Shanika. Let me go ahead and say welcome to everybody. So let me see who all is on here. I'm going to call you out. Let me see who all is on here. So, hey, Anna, all the way from the Virgin Islands. Please go ahead and share this live. If you are on here for the first time, share the live. I also want you to put your city and state where you are viewing from so I could know like who really watching for real. Okay. So, hey, Charlene from Texas. I know that, but I still need you to drop your city and state. Hey, Kitley, how are you? Oh, my God. Claudie from South Florida. Thank you so much for joining. Melissa, I know she's in the Georgia, Atlanta area. Callie, I know you're in Georgia as well. Thank you so much for joining. Thank you. All the way from Virginia. Tasha, thank you so much for joining. Tabitha, Texas. We have Texas in the building. These are some of my students, and I'm trying to remember where they're located because I have like over 200 and something students, and I have to really remember where they're located. Pamela from South Florida, thank you for joining. We have Alabama in the house. Hey, Shavanda, how are you? Thank you so much for joining. Robin, we have DC in the house. Welcome. Janoy, are you in Puerto Rico? Where are you located? Go ahead and drop your city and state. Hey, Cherise, how are you? We have people from Virgin Islands, just like Anna. Thank you guys so much for joining. Oh, all the way from Connecticut. Hey, Shanika, thank you for joining. Yes, we definitely have South Florida in the building. Hey, Patricia, how are you? Thank you so much for joining. Okay, Janoy, you're in Chicago. Thank you for joining all the way from Chicago. I appreciate you guys so much for the support. Please, if you have a friend that you feel like this will benefit them, if you feel like they need just a push, like have them join this live because they might just be one of the winners. Okay, we are selecting a few people from the 1K subscribers on our YouTube channel, and we are giving away free training programs. Okay, I have several of them to give away. When I will say several, because several is about 7, and I'm giving away 7. But I have a good amount. You know, it may not be 7, but it's probably like 5. I'm giving away about 5 different business opportunities for free. Yes, for free. It's a giveaway. But there are some requirements, okay? So, hey, Booker, how are you? I know. Don't hold me to it. I owe you. We have a date. I owe you a date, okay? I owe you a date. We gonna probably next week because I'll be heading to. I'm going out of town on Wednesday, and I'll be back on Monday, and then I'll be situated. I will get back to work. I really get back to work August 7th. So I'll be better after August 7th because I'm taking this time out. Welcome, Tina. Where are you visiting? Tina, where are you right now? Because I know you be like in Louisiana. You be all over. So tell me where you at. Patricia, you're in Virginia. Are you there for the summer? Thank you so much for joining. Tampa, Florida in the house. Of course. Kitley, yes, I think you're in the Central Florida area, like Orlando area. Thank you so much for joining. Oh my God, we have upstate New York. Thank you so much for joining, LaDawn. Thank you. Siobhan, oh, okay, Tina, you're in St. Louis, Missouri. Okay, okay. Thank you. We're getting all over the map now. That's what I like to see. Share the live and go ahead and join me tonight. I'm excited. You see, I ain't stop and take a breath yet. Hold on. Okay, let's continue. I am very excited because I have been trying to, hey Lisa, hey Nicole, Southwest Florida, welcome. I have been trying to, of course, it's a milestone for me. Because, I was on and off with my YouTube channel because I'm so busy, which is good. Busy is good. I'm so busy and I was on and off with the channel. And once I started taking it serious, I started getting a lot of feedback, reviews, people, inquiries about what we offer, the training programs we offer. So I'm excited about that. And we have actually reached the goal to 1,000 subscribers. And to some people, it might be like, that ain't nothing. But when I was on and off and really I'm just really focusing on a certain niche, and that has happened. Like, we have really gained 1K subscribers. So I'm excited. The next goal is to get to 2,500, 5,000, 10,000, 20,000, and get all the way up till we, till the number buck. Okay, wherever the number buck, that's where we need to reach. You understand? Thank you guys so much. Thank you for joining me. Those of you guys who are currently my students, I'm excited that you guys are here to support your coach, your trainer. I'm very excited. So I pay attention to who join. I pay attention to who show up. Okay. If you haven't been in my program long enough, you're gonna know. I pay attention to who is active and who show up and who support their trainer, who support their coach. I pay attention. Hey Monique, how are you? It's been a while. Good to see you. So I'm gonna get started. I'm gonna just give it a couple more minutes so you guys can continue sharing. Share it in a different group if you have to. Share it if you're in a business group, a personal group. I don't care what group you're in. I don't care what industry it is. Go ahead and share the group. Hey Alicia, thank you so much for joining. And if you have not, if you want to be part of the giveaway, if you're one of my students, you won't be able to get one of the giveaways that I'm offering. But if you're one of my students, I need you to stay on here for the duration because I like to give stuff away. Okay? I love to give stuff away. All right? Hey, Alicia, once again, welcome. Go ahead and share this live. Drop the city and state where you're located. Share this live in different groups. I don't care if it's real estate. I don't care if it's finance. I don't care if it's accounting, taxes. I don't care what industry. I don't care if it's baking. I don't care if it's hospitality. I don't care if it's skincare. Share this live. Hey, Chantel, share this live. Okay? Share the live. I don't care what industry it is. Share the live. Okay? Hey, Nicole, how are you? Share the live because we on here tonight. All right, I'm going to get ready to get started. So, good evening, everyone. My name is Toya Wallace. If you know me from prior to, long time ago, I'm a Wallace. That's my name. But, some people be butchering up my name, and I don't have time to be trying to tell you it's Ima, not Ima, Irma, Emma. It's Ima. So, I just go by my middle name, Toya, right? Welcome to my live. It is the 1K subscribers giveaway contest. We have Salt and Stilettos. That's the YouTube channel. I need you guys to make sure you go ahead and subscribe. Watch the videos, like the videos, leave a comment, leave a review under the videos, okay? It's Salt and Stilettos. And I know a lot of you guys probably like, why Salt and Stilettos? As you can see, the tagline, food, lifestyle, and business, okay? We have made it to 1K subscribers. So we at least have 1,000 individuals staying ahead and staying up to date with all our posts, all our videos that we drop. I'm excited about that because 1K individuals, if 1,000 individuals share it, the page with someone else, and they decide to sign up, then 1K turns into 2K. And if those 2K, if that additional 1K share it, then it's 3K. So numbers matter, okay? Numbers matter, okay? Even if one individual, each of you guys, even if each of you guys share it and say, hey, I recommend that you subscribe, guess what? That's another 1,000. And if they do the same thing, they pay it forward and keep doing it and keep doing it, we're going to get to like 10K quick. You understand what I'm saying? Yes, and that's the goal. Thank you guys so much for joining me tonight. Hey, Monique, how are you? Thank you, thank you, thank you. Drop your city and state where you're viewing from. So, it's the 1K giveaway contest. For those of you who don't know, I am a corporate trainer. I train individuals how to become collectors, specimen collectors, not just for DOT, but for other industries, right? DOT, Department of Transportation. Outside of training you to become a collector, I also help you. I also help you with the business part. So I help you launch your lab. Whether you want a small lab, clinical lab, whether you just want to deal with pre-employment screenings on the business side of things, or you want to go directly into medical, whichever direction it is, whether you want a brick and mortar location or mobile or both, I help you launch your lab. Not only that, so not only that I train you to become a specimen collector, not only that I train you and show you and help you to launch your lab, I also launch lab for individuals who have the money and don't have the time. Okay? There's different capacities to this. Also, if you're thinking like, man, I don't really want to deal with the drug testing type situation, but I want a certain niche, I help individuals launch their DNA testing center. And we're about to roll out our other training program for substance abuse. Okay, so I'm very, very, very excited about that. It's a lot. Outside of that, if you guys don't know, Toya Wallets, right? I launched my water company last year, but that was something that I've been working on. And now I help individuals, because we manufacture and we distribute, and I help individuals launch their own water company, bottled water. So alkaline water, spring water, purified water, sparkling water, CBD water. I have other clients who to build their own water company brand, be able to bring it out to the forefront, whether it's for convenience stores, wholesale opportunities, retails, for their own individual clients, for their personal business, whatever the case may be. Hey, Sherry, how are you? Thank you so much for joining. Miranda, thank you so much for joining. If you guys have not subscribed to Salt and Stilettos on YouTube, do me a favor. Do me a favor. Go ahead and subscribe to Salt and Stilettos. Go ahead and subscribe to Salt and Stilettos. You want to stay up to date with what Toya have going on, okay? So it's Salt and Stilettos, SALTN Stilettos on YouTube. Thank you guys so much for joining. Hey, Karik. Hey, Danielle. Thank you guys so much for joining. Go ahead and drop the city and state where you are viewing from. I would really appreciate it. So yes, so outside of training individuals to open up the lab and actually building labs for investors, right? Because that's what they are, investors who have money and they want me to start their lab for them. Outside of that, like I stated, I help other individuals and investors start their own water company, bottled water. So whether it's for a personal reason, whether it's for retail, like I said, wholesale, their business that they currently have, whatever the case may be, I offer that. Also, I'm an educator, so I teach, I consult. I provide consulting services for individuals that are in business, that are stepping into business, that's not sure what they want to do. I have a program called the Idea Bank. Not much people know about it outside because I kind of keep it like close-knit. But the Idea Bank, it's basically, that's who I am. A bank full of money, right? So I'm an Idea Bank. When it comes to ideas, I have that. When it comes to building companies or businesses or being creative, that is something that I'm very good at. I don't talk about it much. Only if you're in that circle, then and then you become part of the network. So yes, I'm gonna give you guys a little bit about me because I know a lot of you all probably don't know, but I used to own a lab. Not a lab. I own a lab currently. Spa. I had a spa for about 3 years, but I stopped, not because anything bad. I just found more love in training. I learned, I had my spa, it was successful. People still, up to this day, I closed it almost a year ago, and people up to this day still reach out. They still calling them and say, hey, I would like to book a facial. So you do no facial no more. But I stepped away from that because I wanted to be less behind the bed and more on the forefront. Training is my thing. Teaching is my thing. Helping people like really develop their ideas and bringing it to life. That's my thing. I started my own clinical product line, skincare, clinical. So nothing against organic, but it was a clinical. So we talking about science, you know, with chemists and stuff like that. And I started that. And once I stopped my lab, I paused because I wanted to rebrand my clinical skincare line so it's not attached to my spa business. So that is something that we are working on in rebranding, so that way it's not attached to, you know, the spa business. So, and not recently, but about a year ago, I started getting into journals. So I do have my own Amazon line where I have e-journals, planners, manifestation journals, prayer journals. So yes, like you could check me out on Amazon under Toya Wallace, Toia Wallace, Wallace. Definitely. So like it's a lot of things that I do. For the past 6 months, I was in North Carolina, and I'm giving you guys a background about me because I want y'all to know you're not just subscribing to just any channel. You know what I'm saying? You are subscribing because of the individual and the information that they come with. Hey, Cassandra, how are you? Hey, Tarika, how are you? For the past 6-7 months, I was living in Charlotte. Of course, my domicile is still in Florida, but I was living in Charlotte because an investor, he wanted me to launch his lab. And I'm actually the director of that lab. So not only that I manage, by the way, I have my own lab, so I'm not training people and I don't have experience. I actually have my lab in Jacksonville, Florida. But so I'm the lab director for my company here in Jacksonville, and I also am the lab director for another lab that an investor wanted me to start for him. So that is up and running, doing what it do. That's part of my profile as well, my portfolio as well. Like I tell you guys, I build labs for people. So if you have the money and you just don't feel like doing it, you can come see me. I start the lab. I get everything from scouting and looking for the location. Hey, Lawanda, looking for the location, signing the lease, registering the business, getting the furniture, making sure all documents in place, hiring, HR, all of that. Hiring the employees, getting them screened before they could get hired, training them, not only for drug testing, but different other certification. That way they can be very useful in the lab. I do all of that. So they ain't got to show up. The investor, all you got to do is spend the money. You ain't got to do nothing, right? And once that is done, I hand you the keys. If you want me to be the director for that location, that is something that I do as well. So it's a lot. I also connect doctors with other lab business owners. So a lot of times, some lab business owners are regular people just like me. Like when I say regular, meaning I'm not a doctor, and they need a doctor. I facilitate that relationship. I have that network provider relationship where I connect them and provide them a physician, so that way they can offer multiple services with having a doctor in place. So I facilitate all of that. Like I'm very excited because it's just so much and so much. I do a lot, right? And I'm never overwhelmed. To be honest, I'm never overwhelmed. So that's that. I'm a mother. I'm a wife. I just hit the 12-year anniversary last week, Saturday on the 15th. So kudos. I'm excited about that. I'm a mother to a teenager who is 17, a senior. She's in the 12th grade. She about to leave me soon. And I'm like, oh my God, right? But one of the things that I incorporated in my life as a business owner, my daughter, she knows everything. Other clients that I have that launched their lab, those that actually join like my mentorship program, one of the things that I stress to them, especially if they have a son or a daughter, I push for them to teach their child the business. Okay, so it's so much getting around me, and it's not about bragging. It's just I am a wealth of knowledge, full of knowledge. So with that being said, let's get started with the 1K giveaway contest, right? So in order for you to qualify for a free business, and not just a free business, right? Because you ain't just a free business. When you're getting trained with Toya, trained by Toya, when you train under me, I'm just letting you know, like, you coming out smart, okay? When I tell you, probably was smart then, but you coming up, when it comes to the business or business period, smart, not smart, but smart. You understand? Okay, so let me tell you guys what we are giving away. Let me tell you what we are giving away. I'm giving away a Launch Your Lab program. Yes. So, Launch Your Lab. I'm giving away for free. Like FREE. No, there's nothing attached, no hidden fees. There's no fine lines. There's no hidden fees. I'm giving back. Okay, I'm giving back because I have a lot of students. You understand what I'm saying? A lot of students have patronized, come on board, wanting to join the program. They spend their money, they did their thing, they're still doing their thing. So I'm giving away, I'm giving back. If you are already in the program, don't feel bad like, hey, I'm missing out. You're not missing out, I promise you. Because if you're in my program long enough, some of my students here, I need you guys who've at least been here 6 months and before, let them know what Toya do, okay? I'm just giving away for 1K subscribers. Like, I'm always giving away. I promise you. This is nothing that I'm just doing because of the 1K subscribers, okay? So I'm giving away a Launch Your Lab program. What that includes, you get trained to become a DOT collector. So you will learn DOT and non-DOT collections, how to do it, how to perform those collections. You will be able to get your partnerships with your reference labs. You're going to be able to have the step-by-step process in launching the lab. What is recommended? You're going to be included in our private group, meaning you have a community of other individuals that can assist you because they are either way past that, or they're in it together with you, whether they join together with you or they have already launched their lab. So I'm giving away a Launch Your Lab DIY program. We have several programs. The Launch Your Lab DIY program, Launch Your Lab in 30 days. Sometimes it takes 30 days. Sometimes it takes 21 days. Sometimes it could take like 15 days if you have certain things in place and you're consistent, but you'll be really working. But sometimes it could take you longer than that. It just all depends, right? But I know you can launch your lab in 30 days. So it's the DIY Launch Your Lab. And DIY, everybody know what the acronym stands for, right? Do it yourself. You're doing it yourself, but you still have the community. So it's not like I say, hey, you win, buy, sign your name, here are the resources and buy. It's really not like that. Although I try to push it like that, but it's hard for me to just drop you guys and, abandon you for real. So you have a network. We have a big group. If you ask a question, somebody gonna answer. You have the opportunity to have an accountability partner. Like you get assistance, you get help. So I am giving away a Launch Your Lab DIY, Launch Your Lab in 30 days program to start your own business, okay? You have to be serious. One of the things that I expect from my students, the seriousness. They gotta be serious. You can't just be playing around. Let me tell you why. Because just as much as I give it to you and you have access, you will get what I promised you, what I gave you, right? I'm not an Indian giver, so I ain't taking it back. I will give it to you. But your access to the community will be cut short. Do you understand? So for example, you get 30-day access in the group. So for this Launch Your Lab that I'm giving away, you have 30-day access. At that point, if you decide, you know what, I want more access to Toya, I want more access to the group, at that time, we will decide, we will, of course, you would pay for access at that time, but you can launch your lab in 30 days. I'm guaranteeing that you can. It just all depends on your persistence, you being consistent, you actually getting the things done, getting the work done, like you're doing it. You're not just, okay, I didn't spend money, so whatever. No, okay? Because in 30 days, you'll be out the group. I need you to know that. Like, I don't play that. Like, you'll be out the group, okay? But I'm giving away a free Launch Your Lab in 30 Days DIY training program to start your own lab business. I'm giving away a free Launch Your Own DNA Testing Center. DNA testing center. So you may not want to do drug testing. You may not want to do drug testing. I'm giving away a free Start Your Own DNA Testing Center business. Now, the Launch Your Lab in 30 Days DIY, that is a $1,000 program. 1K. That's a 1K program, period. Ain't no 1K. 1K. DNA Testing Center, that's $650. That's under $1,000, $650, okay? $650, $650. And sometimes it'll be on sale for 50% off, okay? Like, I need you to know, like, okay? I'm also giving away, with the DNA Testing Center, what it includes, just about the same thing, but we're focusing on DNA, right? So you get trained as a DNA specimen collector, because it's specimen, that's what you're doing, collecting specimen. You get the partnerships, the network provider opportunities, the lab opportunities, paperwork, your training video, all of that. You get the support in the group. It's a different group, but you get the full support and everything like that. You understand what I'm saying? You know? Let me tell you, when you're a part of our community or our group, you're there for whatever length of time that you got, like, depending on what if, for example, if you purchase for the 30 days, you get 30-day access, 60-day access, whatever, right? But for people who are in the group for unlimited time, the only way you are removed from the group is if you disrespect the order. Meaning, you're rude, you're disrespectful, you're causing drama, like, you're going back and forth, bickering, all that crazy stuff, like stuff that kids do. That's the only way I removed you. Oh, that and being inactive. Those two. Being disruptive, being rude, bullying, cussing, all that extra stuff, drama out. And being inactive, because I filter, I go through it. If I didn't get rid of some people that were inactive, and inactive mean like some people just probably ain't doing much talking in the group and stuff, and that's okay. That don't mean they ain't building their business, but I need you to be active because it's a paid active group. You paid, right? So it's active, right? So if you're not active, I go and check to see if you wasn't active for the last 30 days, I just remove you. Had I not removed a lot of people, I would have a whole lot. Right now, we're down to probably like 180 or 200. I probably would have had like 400 or 500. But I remove people. If you're not active, I remove people regardless. Like, I don't need you to be in the group just there, not talking when people asking questions and asking for help. You're not in a help. No, we're not doing that. We're active, okay? So the DNA testing center, the same thing. If you're not active, you're out, okay? Because one of the things I know for sure, especially if you commit payment, you receive what you pay for. It's never going to be a time where, well, you take me out of the group and you didn't give, no, I make sure, one thing when it comes to business, I don't play that. Paper, contract, I don't play that. You get what you pay for. Anything that's extra, that's what it is, extra, okay? Also, another gift that we're giving away will be a DOT specimen collector training. So that's not a business. That is just the collector training. So some people may not want to start a business. There are people who have actually reached out to me and say, I just want to be able to have all these certifications under my belt, just in case I decide I want to go work for a lab, a company. I want to be able to have that. So I'm also giving away, hey Judy, hey Latia. Is it Latia Lumpkin? Hey guys, welcome. Hey Kenyatta. Thank you guys so much for joining. Go ahead and drop the city and state where you're visiting from or where you're viewing from. I would appreciate it. And if you have not subscribed, I need you to go ahead and subscribe to Salt and Stilettos if you want to qualify. And this is only for people who are not my current students as yet. If you're not a current student, you're not going to win this. You're going to get something else for showing up and staying on and supporting your coach. but you're not going to get a free program because, of course, you're already in the program, okay? The collector training program is it's a special DOT qualification. So you're qualified to be able to do DOT specimen collection. You can utilize that in a job. You can utilize that, like for example, if there's a situation where someone want to hire you as an employee in the lab, you can utilize that. So I'm giving that away for free. So launch your lab program for free. Access for 30 days is the DIY. Okay? 30-day access is the DIY. Do it yourself, but you're doing it yourself, but you have a lot of support, right? It's still not like a do it yourself because you have a whole community. Launch your own DNA testing center. Your own DNA testing center business, okay? Your DNA testing center business. You get 30-day access in that group as well, okay? Become another giveaway would be this DOT specimen collector training. Be able to be qualified as a DOT specimen collector. That's what it's called, DOT qualification, specimen collector qualification. I'm giving that away. Thank you, Kenyatta. Like she said, if you don't win, still run and sign up. I mean, like, it's worth it. And for those of you guys who are on here, of course, I'm going to tell you guys what the requirements are. And Wednesday, I will announce the winners. So tonight is to tell you what the contest is, what's required, and Wednesday, I will be announcing the winners. I will come back on here and announce the winners. And hopefully they're here. And if not, like I have the information from, the subscribe, from YouTube, the analytics. Okay. But yes, so those are the three programs I'm going to give away. Those are the three programs I'm going to give away. When it comes to the clinical lab part. I'm also giving away 2 free teeth whitening training. Let me tell you, you might say, well, I don't want a teeth whitening. Let me tell you about this, okay? When I was when I had my spa, my biggest money maker was teeth whitening. I love doing teeth whitening more than facials. Let me tell you why. Because for a facial, I have to stay with it. And nothing is wrong with it. I just knew I was destined to be. I just knew that just wasn't my thing for me to be. No. I knew I'm a person, I'm going to move on a shaker. So I can't stay one place for too long. A 60 minutes on somebody's face, that is too long. Okay. I'm still licensed. I'm still an esthetician. I'm still licensed in the state of Florida with my cosmetologist license as an esthetician. If you can see my skin under this makeup, my skin does look like this. Okay. I just have a little, enhancement. So I still teach skincare. I still mentor. I have individuals who I mentor that start in their own spa. So I mentor. I have a mentorship program that they pay me for 4-week program, 8-week program, because they want to start their own skincare spa. So, but any which way, teeth whitening was my biggest service. Let me tell you why. Set it and forget it. You ever heard of you guys heard on TV, right? Set it and forget it. Yes, I love that. Because with teeth whitening, your labor is about 10-15 minutes, and that's the truth. Anybody who tell you more than that, they are lying. They don't know what they're doing. I don't know. 10 to 15 minutes, getting the client, patient, donor, customer ready, set, and then you leave them. And then you come back and check on them in like 40 minutes or 60 minutes, depending on which the session that they have, whether it's a 30 minute, a 40 minute, a 50 minute, a 60 minute, a 90 minute. Do you understand what I'm saying? And I would make that same amount of money or more, and I only work for 10-15 minutes. A facial, I gotta be with you for 60 minutes. You understand what I'm saying? Like, I think smart. Okay, I don't need to be like on your face for so long. Okay, I'm gonna do that. No. So I'm giving away 2 free teeth whitening programs. Now it's a training program with the business side of it as well. Okay. So You'll get trained on the anatomy and the health and the contraindications and all of that when it comes to teeth. You will get the vendor's information. You get your consent forms, your authorization forms, your photo release forms, all of that. A manual, a training manual. You get the replay training that you cannot share or download, but it's for you. And you can start your business there. So I'm giving away 2 teeth whitening pro training programs to start your own teeth whitening business. Whether you want to add it to your current business, if you have a lab, you want to add it to your lab. But if you have a spa, if you have a business and a building and you have an extra room, honey, you can add it there, okay? I just need you to know that. So I'm giving that away. 2 of that. So 1 Launch Your Lab DIY program, access for 30 days. You start your own DNA testing center, access for 30 days. Become a DOT specimen collector, access for 30 days. Well, you get full access to that because you're just becoming a collector. Not just, but you're a collector. You don't have the business side of it. I'm also giving away 2 teeth whitening training programs. And another program, it is my P startup. What is that? Pre-employment agency startup. That is another business that you can either add to your current business, whatever business you're in, or you can create its own business, create it as its own business. So you can create its own LLC or add it to something that you have. So if you have a tax business, accounting, bookkeeping, a lab, a spa, most likely notary, fingerprinting, administrative, you can add it, right? You can add it. There's different ways. You can add it as another service or you can make it its own business, all right? The pre-employment agency is basically a business where you become the HR. So like a company hire you as a third-party contractor, hire your company to do all their onboarding, all their hiring, all of that. There's so much you can do with that. You can just stay basic and standard, or you can really expand that opportunity. I love it. I told you guys earlier, I'm an idea bank. So when it comes to anything that I am doing, I promise you, I am 6 years ahead. I'm not 6 days ahead. I'm not 6 ideas ahead. I am 6 years, 7 years, 10 years ahead. The ideas just start rolling and rolling and rolling, and they just start coming. I develop more and more and more ideas from something so small. So with the pre-employment agency, you can have a specific niche, you can have a specific audience, you can have a specific industry you just want to focus on. You can be broad, have a broad variety like Walmart, or you can specifically just be like Whole Foods, organic. Meaning, with the pre-employment agency business, you can say, listen, I just want to focus on truck drivers. I just want to focus on medical labs. I want to focus on real estate companies. I want to focus on banks. I want to focus on, it doesn't, you can literally have a specific niche, or you can just do it for everybody. Do you understand? You are, as a pre-employment agency startup business owner, you are the HR for a company. So I'm going to give you a clue, right? I'm going to start, let's say I'm a small business. I don't want to deal with the hiring and the firing. I don't want to deal with the background check. I don't want to do it. I just need my employees to come and start production, start producing, so I can start making money. I don't want to deal with HR. I don't want to deal with training. I don't want to deal with nothing, right? So you can take that pre-employment agency business and go from, let me tell you, you can go from just saying, hey, you know what? I will just do your filtering, your interviewing and background checks. That's it. You can do interviewing, background checks, drug testing. You can pick and choose what you want to do or what you want to specialize in, or you can do it all. Okay, I take it as far. Let me tell you how far I take it. I take it as far as okay. For my company, what I do, I incorporate it in my current lab. So I do all the I-9 verification. I do all the background check screenings, fingerprinting. Okay, I even implement training. So when I say training, meaning like, of course, if I'm dealing with different companies, I don't know everything, all the logistics about these different companies, right? But customer service training, email etiquette, how to answer email, how to write an email, how to speak on the phone, basic etiquette like that, that every professional business can apply. Do you understand? So now a company, you hire me to train them on customer service, how to answer the phone, how to answer the email, you know, how to write a memo, things like that. You understand what I mean? So now they have that part down pat. So we do customer service training. I do the I-9 verification. So yes, they're valid to work in the US. I run the background checks. I do the drug testing. Really and truly, the only thing left for you to do as a business owner or a company is to train them how to do the actual job. Okay? So that's how far you can take it. Or you can just simply say, hey, I'm going to just do your onboarding, hiring, I-9, background check, fingerprinting, boom, drug test, if and or go, and then they deal with everything. So it just all depends. It's about thinking how far, how much money you want to make, because you can create the money that you want to make. You really can create that. You can create your income if you have a coach like me, if you have a mentor like me, because I can tell you, like, I just wake up in the middle of the night and be like, oh, I pray about it, God lead me, but and it's always that. So I'm just sharing with you guys to show you how much you can do with that. So I'm also giving away one free P-startup. We call it P-startup, pre-employment agency startup. I'm giving that away. So let me recap, because I don't want to forget. A free DIY, launch your lab with 30-day access, a free DNA testing center, starting your own DNA testing center, 30-day access, a free specimen collector training to become certified as a DOT collector, 2 free teeth whitening training programs. So I'm at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Starting your own pre-employment agency, and then one more, because I'm going to go with 7. I'm going to go with 7. So I got to think about what I want to give away. How about I give away 2 collectors? Okay, that's what I'm going to do. 1, launch your lab. 1, launch your lab with 30-day access. 1, launch your own DNA testing center. 2, specimen collector programs. 2, so you go to become a specimen collector. 2, teeth whitening, and 1 piece startup. Okay, voila. So you guys got it, right? So I told you what you will be able to win. You have to be a subscriber, and you cannot currently be in my training program already. Okay? Okay. But stay on here, because if you're a student, you're gonna get something. Like, I go back to it and I see, okay, this person commented, they were there, they do it there, they were there, right? Don't worry, I got something for you. Here's the requirements for the contest. Here are the rules, the requirements, the rules, however they want to call it, right? Instructions. You must be subscribed to Salt and Stilettos. You must go, when we come off of here, not now, because I need y'all to be on it. You must watch your favorite, like go on the channel, Salt and Stilettos channel, and choose your favorite video. That means the only way for you to know it's your favorite, you have to watch the video. You have to watch the video. You gotta watch it, right? Watch the video. And God is good, and He is very faithful. He is very faithful. When God bless me, He bless me all the time. But I don't have giveaways. I promise you, God is faithful. You have to go ahead and subscribe. You have to subscribe. You have to watch the video. Choose a favorite video, even if you don't watch all. But you go ahead and watch one of the videos or all of them. Like the video, and I also need you to comment under the video. And you're basically commenting, you want to comment, okay? Be positive, don't be negative, because I'm going to delete it, and you're not going to be, it's not like I'm forcing you to, put good stuff, but I mean, don't be explicit, don't be rude and stuff like that, because then, like, maybe you don't qualify. Like, we keep it professional. You understand? So watch, go ahead and subscribe. Make sure you subscribe. I need you to share. Watch one of the videos, 1 or 2 or 3. Share the video on your social media. So you're going to like, you're going to subscribe, you're going to like, you're going to watch, you're going to share, and you're going to comment. because I need to see that you guys are actually participating. You are actually watching. You know, I'm going to go through this 1,000. Well, it's we over 1,000 now. We like 1,020 or 1,015, something like that. But I'm going to go through, I have to go through 1,020 and select 7 individuals to do a giveaway. I'm not going to tell you which video to watch. No, like I'm not going to tell you which video to watch. Whichever one capture your mind, capture your eye, you know, go ahead and watch it. Comment, like it. Make sure you subscribe. Watch it, subscribe. Listen, make sure you subscribe. You got to be a subscriber now. And don't subscribe today. And if you get choose to unsubscribe, don't play with me. Don't do that. Don't do that, okay? Because God is faithful and He loves me. He loves you, but He loves me, okay? So don't do that, okay? Don't do that. But go ahead, subscribe to Salt and Stilettos. Find one of the videos, 1, 2, 3, all of them if you'd like. I would like you to watch all of them if you got time, right? Like the videos. Please share the video on your social media. When you share the video, go ahead and tag my name. Whether you tag Toya Pink, like if you're sharing it on Facebook, tag Toya Pink. If you're sharing it on Instagram, but you can't really share it on Instagram, right? So yeah, share it on Facebook. Tag Toya Pink, or you could also just comment and just tag Salt and Stilettos under the YouTube. So that's what I would like you guys to do. You know, thank you for supporting me, joining in. I'm very excited about the 1K giveaway because I believe in giving. I do. I believe in giving. Not with nothing behind it, no motives or anything like that. Because God is very, 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 very faithful. And He really does bless me in all ways, okay? So this is me giving back, thanking the 1K subscribers for wanting to subscribe. Whether they just subscribe because they were looking for a business opportunity, whether they are in my program now, whether they just watching, whether they couldn't afford to do, but they just watched, subscribed, and stayed up to date. I appreciate it, okay? I appreciate it. Like I said, I need y'all to subscribe, like, watch the video, comment under the video, tag me if you gotta tag me, you know, but you gotta do that in order for, you know, I want it to be a fair pick. I want it to be a fair pick, okay? And just go to God in prayer tonight and say, God, please, Lord, pick me, Lord, pick me, Lord, pick me, please. And don't worry, if you ain't get picked. So let me go ahead and tell you now. If you're not one of the individuals who got selected, you might have to rewatch this so you could get it, or get a pen and paper right now. I'm going to give you a code. If you are not selected, don't feel bad. I'm going to give you a code. And with that code, you're going to be able to get a big discount. Okay? So, if you're not selected, I'm going to give you so for example, I'm going to put the code in this video. Matter of fact, let me do it right now. If I do it right now, then you'll be able to, you know, get it, right? So hold on a minute. Let me set up the codes for you guys to make sure that, and I need y'all to make sure you write down the codes. Or if somebody on here, you can go ahead and post the code in the comment section. So let me go ahead and create the code for you guys. If you are not selected, let's see. And the code would only be available for 24 hours. Like by Thursday, because I'm doing the drawing. I'm actually announcing the winner on Wednesday, right? So the code will be good from tonight until Wednesday midnight. Okay. So if you're not selected, then you know the code will be only good. So by Thursday, the code won't, you know, it would expire, right? So I am going to, and this is because you guys are on here and you're supporting. You understand what I'm saying? Like, I'm big on that. Let's see. Let me take this off. Don't go anywhere, guys. I'm just trying to create this code for you guys, for you all. 90%. I'm creating a code, so I got to make sure that the numbers and everything look right so I can create the code for you guys. So that business, okay. I got to create code for each business specifically. So the only people that's going to know is the people who's on here. Okay, so let me just do that in the DOT training program. So I'm going to create a code for the pre-employment agency because that program is $4.99. I'm going to create a code for that. I'm going to create a code for the DIY Launch Your Lab. And I'm going to create a code, but you have to be a subscriber. You got to be a subscriber. And I'm going to also create a code for the specimen collector. So whatever I'm giving away, I'm creating a code for that. Okay? Because I do want, even if you don't win, I still want you to be able to get benefit from it. Benefit from showing up. Okay? So the teeth whitening and the pre-employment. Let's see, pre-employment agency. Okay, it's $3.99. That's what I wanted to. Okay, boom. And then the teeth whitening program. And if you hear anybody in the background, that's just my nephew. Baby, you know, he's still a baby, so you know he be acting out. Okay, where's the teeth whitening training? Okay, it's $3.99. This is a good deal too. I promise you, this is a good deal. This is a good deal. I tell you, this is a good deal. This is a good deal. Very good deal. A very good deal. So if you don't win, like one of the viewers said, Kenyatta said, hey guys, even if you don't win, it's worth it. It don't matter what you spend in my program. I promise you. If you spend $3,000, you're going to get $10,000 worth of knowledge, information, ways to make that money back. If you spend $100, you're going to be able, I promise you. I promise you, I promise you, I promise you. All right, let's see. Show. Okay, so now that I have, peace out. Now that I have, okay, so for Launch Your Lab, DIY, I am creating a discount, okay? I am creating a discount for that program. Let me tell you how much you're going to get it for. To launch your lab, that's a 1K. That's $1,000 for that program. $1,000 for that program. So, okay, I just wanted to make sure. I wanted to make sure that I put the right code, right numbers. Coupon. Okay, so write these codes down, and you have to be a subscriber to qualify. Okay, for the Launch Your Lab DIY program that gives you 30-day access. So it's Launch Your Lab DIY, Launch Your Lab in 30 days. The code for that is 899OFF. Somebody go ahead and put it in the chat. That is a $1,000 program. The code you're gonna use will be 899OFF. Can somebody please put that in the comment section below? And this code is good until Thursday, okay? So if you are not selected, you still have an opportunity to be able to launch your lab. And if I tell you, thank you, Tina. If I tell you the program is for 1K and you're using that code, that means this is what I'm taking off. So you're really just paying $100 to launch your lab. So anywhere you put it is, okay? You understand? Okay, so that's for that one. Now for the DNA testing center. For the DNA testing center, that program is $650. I'm creating a code as I go to make sure it's going to the right program. Remember, all of these codes expire on Thursday, okay? All right, for DNA Testing Center, I for the DNA Testing Center, that code is 500 OFF. So not Wednesday midnight. It's gonna end Thursday. I'm gonna give it till Thursday 11:59. Thursday 11:59, okay? Because some people may not be on here to watch it on Wednesday, so, and they might be watching a replay. So the DNA is 500. So the DNA is 650. You're gonna get 500 off. And you might say, well, why is that one a little bit more? So basically for the DIY, for the drug testing center, you get for 1K, you get it for $100. DNA is $650, but you will pay $150. The reason is because DNA, if you could see my fingers, I'm just gonna put my finger right here. See, I know this for real. I ain't lying. This is something that I know. So I'm just gonna say this, right? So yeah, you might pay $50 more for something that's like, you might say, okay, well, the drug testing center is $1,000 and she giving us $899 off, and you get only paying $100. But the DNA testing center is $650, but she only giving us $500 off, and that's less than. But DNA. Okay, I'm just gonna do this right here. Okay, I'm just gonna do this right here. I'm just gonna listen. I've been doing this for long enough to know what brings in and what comes in, and why, you know, what brings in faster. What brings in faster. You know. So yes, the DNA, to launch a DNA testing center, it'll be $150. Okay, so if you didn't get chosen or selected, you know now what you need to come up with by Thursday. Okay, when you come up with Thursday. Okay, and you might say, you know what? You might say, well, all these options are good. So I know people that have taken advantage of all the sales. So they were able to get the drug testing center, do the DNA testing center. They were able to add the pre-employment agent. They were able to add all of those with all the sales and have them a full clinical lab. You understand? And still spend less than 1K because everything was discounted. You understand what I'm saying? So that is also something that you want to think about. All right, so y'all got that. Okay, now I'm gonna create one for the specimen collector. I gotta go back and see. Make sure I ain't forgetting what it is. Specimen collector. Where is it? Right here. It's $3.99. Okay, boom. Coupon. For the DOT specimen collector only, $299 off. $299 off, okay? For just to become a collector my program is that training only is $399. $400 is $299 off. Okay. Pre-employment agency, hold up. For the pre-employment agency, which is the Peace Startup, where you can, basically be the HR for a company. It is going to be, where is that? $249. No, wait. Yes, $249 off. That is a $399 program, right? It's $250 off, $249 off. You pay $150. But once you get in the program and you see how you will be able to make that back, you'll be like, bet. After your first client, you make that back, or your first two clients, depending on which direction you're going to go with it, you make that back. Okay? Okay, and then the teeth whitening, which is also... Thank you guys so much for being so active. I appreciate, that's why I like people to be active, because I pay attention to who's active, because I'm always there to give something away to my current students. And I'm going to announce it here tonight. Okay, that's what I wanted to make sure. And the teeth whitening, that program for the teeth whitening is also $399. For the teeth whitening, it's going to be I got to do a different code. It's going to be $299 TW. So I'm taking $299 off of the $399, so it's $100, right? But I can't do off again because it's a code that's already registered. So it's $299, not for Toya Wallace, but for a teeth whitening. So I think we have actually, let's see. Yeah. Boom, boom. Okay, so I have created all the codes. We did it right here. Y'all did it right here with me. Like, y'all so bomb. Like, y'all fire. Like, I love it. I love it. I love the whole vibes. I love it. I love it. I wish I could really meet all of y'all in one, like, in person, and we could just have a ball, okay? Like, we could really vibe. So, yes. So, you guys got the codes. So, even if you are not selected, I'm giving you guys the opportunity because you participated, you subscribed. I'm giving you the opportunity. So this will be easy. So easy. For teeth whitening, Lawanda, did you do the teeth whitening program? I have given you the opportunity to still be a part of my community, to still launch your lab, and have your 30-day access, to still start your own drug DNA testing center, your own pre-employment agency business, your own teeth whitening business, to even just become a collector. You understand what I'm saying? So it is low. If you were not selected for one of the 7 price, these codes are available. So thank you so much. So I need you to make sure, and if you guys are, it's fine that you can share this to other individuals. that have not subscribed, make sure they go and subscribe and they watch. Give them the instructions to watch the video. Pick one of your favorite videos on our YouTube channel. Like and comment. Share the video. If they're not selected, here are the codes that they can utilize, and the codes are good until Thursday, 11:59. Okay, I ain't gonna run nobody down. I just want to be able to give back. Now, for those who are currently my students, I should say my cousins that's in the group. If you are currently a student of mine, a cousin of mine, because we call each other cousins, Cuzzins. If you are currently a cousin, you have already patronized, you already launched the lab, or you already purchased the program. This is what I'm going to provide you all, okay? One thing. Thank you, Monique. One thing. I need you to comment right now. One thing out of everything that I mentioned, because if you're already in my drug testing program, you can't have that, right? If you're already in my DNA program, you can't have that, right? Pre-employment, teeth whitening, you can't have that, right? If, for example, you have all of that, you can take the specimen collector and use that as for an employee training, because all your employees must be trained, especially if you have the lab. So you can utilize, let's say, for example, okay, you're already in the drug testing program, or you already have my DNA program. You already did the teeth whitening. You did a pre-employment. The only thing that's left is a DOT collector. You must, when you hire your employees, they have to be trained. They can't be doing collections unless they're trained. So you can get the collector program, the specimen collector. You understand? So think about it. So right now, if you are currently a student of mine, a cousin of mine, out of everything that I've announced, so if you're in the launcher lab, you can't put launcher lab. If you're in my DNA testing center, you can't put that. If you already in my program, go ahead and list one of the items that you're not a part of and comment it down below. Comment it down below. It's not going to be a free giveaway. Ain't going to be a free giveaway, but it's going to be a giveaway of your lifetime. And you have 24 hours to get it, okay? So let me see where you guys at. You have 24 hours to get it. Ain't a free giveaway, but you have 24 hours to get it. It's not free, but you have 24 hours to get it. Okay. So those of you, and I need y'all to go ahead and make sure you inbox me and DM me the name of what you're posting. So you posted already, but you're going to go ahead. When we come off this live, you're going to go ahead and DM me. What I'm going to do is send you a link, because I'm going to create a specific link for you to purchase with a code or whatever. I'm going to send it to you. You have 24 hours to get it. So for those of you who want the DNA testing center, if you want the DNA testing center, it will be $79. $79. $79. I just said DNA. One test for the DNA. One test after you charge your client, your profit, is at least $150. And that's the lowest. That's the basic DNA test. This ain't talking about all the other levels, all the different types of testing. And that this is, for me, that's a low number for me, because I'm already in the game. You know, so my number is already up there. So I don't charge anybody no less than $375. So if you just want a paternity test, $375, I might get, the lab won't charge me $50, $60. So I still working with $300. But that's because my name is already in the industry. You know, my lab is established. I'm not new. You understand? But you coming in new, That's $79. That's one test. Easy. That's one test. Easy. And in the program, you will see. That's one test. Easy. So DNA Testing Center. You get 30-day access in the group. You have 24 hours to purchase it. 9 o'clock tomorrow. If you could purchase it now, purchase it now. And I will also give you the opportunity to gift somebody else for that price. Be a good friend. Be a good steward. Sow a seed. Not just in my life, but if you're a friend and you have somebody, you could help them. Help them. So if you want to start your own DNA testing center, and DNA all over, it's not just United States. It don't matter where you can start your own DNA testing business everywhere, because DNA listen, here are the industries you could run this DNA. Immigrants, paternity, people who just come out of prison, lifestyle, skincare, mental health therapists, chiropractor office, fitness center, fitness trainers, personal trainers, just lab owners. DNA is big. When I tell you big, it's big. You just have to know. Forensics. Okay? I'm just giving you. I'm giving y'all a little too much now, because you ain't put it $79. I'm giving y'all too much. But if you're already a student of mine, $79. Matter of fact, whichever one it is, it's $79. It's $79. Whichever one it is, it's $79. Ain't gonna get lower than that. I can guarantee you. Ain't gonna ever get lower than $79. I don't ever go lower than $89. 99. If I do 89, it's just because it was pop up 2 hours special, whatever. 2 hours, whatever. $79. So if you want multiple, go ahead and get the multiple. It's $79. You can't go wrong. You might be starting a full clinical lab, or like I said, you could have its own. So you could have a DNA testing center business as a separate LLC, and then you could have a drug testing center separate LLC. You understand? You could do 2 separate business. That's 2 different traffic. That's 2 different monies. You understand what I'm saying? Or you could combine it however you want to do it. You could combine it. It don't matter. Teeth whitening. Anybody who have a lab, I just always tell them, add teeth whitening to your business. I'm telling you. If you have a lab, you want to add teeth whitening to your business, listen, hear what I'm telling you. So even though I don't have my spa, we offer teeth whitening in the lab. So you see how we transition from spa to the lab? I promise you, set it and forget it, okay? And if I got 2 or 3 beds in one room or multiple rooms, let me just tell y'all, for 60 minutes, and I'm giving y'all details, for 60 minutes for teeth whitening, I charge $150. I'm only working for 10-15 minutes. If I have 3 beds and they all get in 60 minutes, that's $150. So that's $450 I need for just 30 minutes of work. A doctor make that kind of money. A pharmacist make that kind of money. Not even, some doctors make $100 an hour, $150 an hour. Some pharmacists I know make $90 an hour, and I'm making $450 for 30 minutes. Here where I'm coming from. You guys understand what I'm saying? That's a business in itself, by itself. It just depends on where you're marketing, where you go. You understand what I'm saying? You gotta really want it. So now that I'm telling you this, I need you to go ahead and see. When we come off of here, don't forget, because I ain't running you down. Go ahead and send me a DM and say, and I'm gonna remember who it is. I'm gonna remember. So if it's somebody just popping up, be like, bro, you wasn't on this live for this hour and a half. But you go ahead and send me a DM when we come up here. Send me a DM and say, this is the program I want. For real, yeah. I mean, people be popping in 5 minutes later and say, I was there. No, baby. Why you say in the first part? Why you say in the second part? Why you say at 10 minutes and 11 seconds? Oh, you don't buy now. Okay? But yes, you're gonna go ahead and send me a DM and tell me all the ones you want. If you want all of them, they're all $79 each. So I mentioned DNA, because if you're in my lab already, you don't need that. So DNA, pre-employment, teeth whitening, employee training. I recommend that you also get an employee training. Listen, let me tell you guys what I recommend. If you're in my lab program, So you could be able to have a variety of services. If you're in the lab program already, let me tell you what I recommend. Because all of these, you know how they say 7 streams of income? You don't need 7 LLCs. But if in one business, you could have 7 different streams. There's just 7. If you have one business, and in this business, you have 7 different services that don't have nothing to do with each other, but they all operate in the same business. Do you understand what I'm saying? So you're always going to have money because different type of clients coming in. You could create 7 LLCs, or you could have those 7 streams. Okay, I'm just showing. I'm trying to show you. But if you already have my Launch Your Lab program, guess what? Teeth whitening, you need to get that. P startup, you need to get that. DNA, you need to get that. Okay, you need to get that. Employee training, you need to get that, because I promise you, you're gonna go through employees. Take it from me. I promise you, you're gonna go through employees. I promise you, this ain't no game. I promise you, you're going to go through employees. So if I'm giving it to you for $79 each, and then we have payment plan, we have Sezzle and Afterpay. So if you're getting $79, people have spent $3,000 for everything that I'm giving you guys. $3,000, yeah, $3,000, $29.99. You could go on my website and check it out for yourself. $3,000, and they didn't get the teeth whitening with it. They didn't get the teeth whitening with it. No. And they didn't get an employee training with it either. So they didn't get employee training and they didn't get teeth whitening. They got a pre-employment, they got a DNA, they got a drug testing center, but they didn't get a teeth whitening and they didn't get a pre-employment. Okay, so if it's $79 each, I tell you right now, get it. If you have a friend, have them subscribe. Tell them go watch the video. They might be one of the winners. If they're not, give them the code. It's going to expire, okay? But if you're my student, I'm giving you guys this opportunity to be able to just tap in. You can use it to bless somebody. You don't got to wait till the drawing. You could say, listen, you know what? Out of 1,000 people, you may or may not get you. So let me still bless this. Yes, Verna. See, Verna tell you, I'm spoiling y'all. Like, listen, you know, this. She has purchased everything from me. And she know about these employee trainings. She has purchased multiple employee trainings, and she keep buying them because sometimes you get a high turnover, because some people, they say they want to work, they get a first 2 paychecks, and then they don't stay. Some stay long enough, some stay don't long enough. But everybody who's doing a service and needs to be trained. I promise you, this is your business. This is your business. This is your investment. Don't let nobody come in. Don't let no employee come in there and play with your business that you have invested in. I promise you. I promise you. My daughter, Brianna, she is trained. Brianna is trained DOT probably 100. If I trained individuals 100 times, if I have done 100 training, I've done more than 100 training. But if I've done 100 training, Brianna is certified 100 times. 100 times. Okay? Brianna can actually train the students. Every training that I'm in, she's there. Hey, she know what to do. She know where's what. Like, you know what I mean? She's my top employee. You understand what I'm saying? That's my nephew in the background. Don't worry. You know. But y'all understand what I'm saying? So tap in, get connected. I'm so excited about this 1K giveaway because I really want to know who win. And God, please make the right people win so I don't have to have a headache. I don't have to be giving away free stuff to individuals that don't have a drive. Because you know when you don't invest money, you don't really pay it. You don't pay no mind. You're just like, okay, well, I didn't invest no money, so whatever. You know, a lot of times you get people like that. So I'm really praying to God, Holy Spirit, Father, please send the right subscribers. Let me choose the right subscriber that's really going to push this dream, that's really going to go hard and get it for real, for real. But I am excited. I really appreciate you guys for joining our 1K subscribers giveaway. Woo! Congratulations to Salt and Stilettos because we made it. I need y'all to like, subscribe, share, watch the video, comment under the video. Please tag me, share it on your YouTube, on your Facebook. Let's do this for real. Big up to Salt and Stilettos. Thank you guys so much for joining. If you were new here, you never met me, my name is Toya Wallace, the trainer's coach. If you're my current student, I appreciate you for being active on this live because you didn't have to. When I tell you I appreciate it. I see you. I know who you are. If you decide you want to go ahead and take advantage of the $79 offer, go DM me and go ahead and do it, okay? I always have a bag of gifts. So one of the things that I love is when I tell people go do certain things, it's not even about me telling you, is the fact that you is obedience, right? That makes me want to help you even more. So for example, hey, you go spend $79 and I might be like, you know what? Hair this and hair this. You know, like that. That's how my mind works. I'm not saying that's what will happen tonight. What I'm saying is, like, that's how it is. When God do for me, he do for me all the time. But I'm saying when he deposit, I have to do a withdrawal and deposit into others as well. Okay? So big up to Salt and Stilettos. Go and subscribe if you haven't already. Salt and Stilettos on YouTube, because we made the 1K goal and we try and push for 5K, 10K, 100K, 1 million, 500 million. It's your girl Toya Wallace. Thank you guys so much for joining and have a good night. Bye.